Hello and welcome. You're watching the South Special of the Property Show on NDTV Prime, a show that brings you best home choices in your budget. We have Sameer Jasuja, founder and MD Prop Equity, to give you best options and suggestions to your property related queries. And before we start with that, let's take a look at what we have for you in store today. A home for every budget in Hyderabad, starting from a very pocket-friendly 25 lakhs and going up to 70 lakhs. We are also tracking the gradual growth of new business hubs in the making in Hyderabad. Which areas hold promise? That's one of our big stories for the day. Affordable projects in close vicinity of IT corridors in Chennai under 40 lakhs. Builders and buyers of Chennai are upbeat after the announcement of India's first auto rail hub. We find out more. Top 3 micro markets of Bengaluru to be covered for homes in a range of 30 to 75 lakhs. Then we move to Kochi and find out projects that are worth your money. And Citizens' Voice, our focus will be on residents of Hyderabad who have taken up rainwater harvesting to overcome water shortage. We will focus on Hyderabad, Chennai and Bengaluru property market. And first up, we have Rajesh Sharma joining us on the phone line. Yes, Mr. Sharma, how can we help you?
Hi, I have shortlisted APR Pranav Antilia in Bachupalli, Hyderabad. My budget is 70 lakhs and I'm looking for a 3 BHK duplex.
Okay.
Is it value for money or are there any better projects within this budget?
Okay, we'll certainly help you on that. Sameer, what do you think about Bachupalli micro market?
Pranav Antilia development is spanning across 50 odd acres. Bachupalli is a very good area, although there's a very low supply of villa developments. Most of them are sold out. You can pick some of them from the resale market. This particular project is got great amount of amenities, including special green zones like huge parks, even a buffer planting zone for heightened green cover, a huge loaded clubhouse of 35,000 square feet, and a children's play area as well. Looking at the key data points of Bachupalli, 25 months of inventory overhang. Over here, 3,600 rupees a square foot is the price of the mid segment, and the price appreciation has been very good at 9.5% on an annualized basis. There are 2 more projects that you can consider. Nest by Groha Shilpi Constructions at 3,600 rupees. Here the land area is 1728 square feet and there's a built-up area of a 3 BHK unit as well. The project has amenities like swimming pool, clubhouse, jogging track, 40 feet wide road is inside the project. The project will be ready by early 2017. It has a total area of 6 acres and is located at the Simhapuri colony behind the Creek School in Bachupalli. Lastly, you can look at Abharna Enclave by SVS Constructions. This project has a total land area of 12 acres. The project is already ready and many families are staying there as well. Project has limited amenities, although they have a park and they have some internal wide roads, but not really a clubhouse or anything of that sort.
So, Mr. Rajesh, you can go for your shortlisted option, which is Pranav Antilia by Praneeth Developers. And the second option which you have in your budget is Nest by Groha Shilpi Constructions. And the third option which you can look into is Abharna Enclave by SVS Constructions. Next is an email from our viewer Sandeep. He is looking to buy a property. Budget is around 25 lakhs. Preferred locations are Gachibowli, Chandanagar, Kukatpalli, Nizampet and Miapur. Now the location, Sameer, which Sandeep has chosen, I guess Gachibowli is out of his reach in terms of budget.
Absolutely right, and so is Kukatpalli. As far as Chandanagar and Miapur is concerned, there are few projects in the price range, but most of them are sold out. You'll have to look at them from the resale market. Also, the micro market that we've shortlisted for you is Nizampet, where there is also an upcoming metro station, JNTU, which will be operational this year from Miapur to LB Nagar. That's a big positive for this area, and that's why we selected it. For ready properties, inventory overhang is almost negligible. Affordable segment is what we are referring to over here, and the weighted average price segment is about 2,600 rupees a square foot, and the price appreciation because of the low base is a good 8.5% on an annualized basis. The 3 projects that you can consider are Infinite Heights by Uma Infrastructure. This project is on a 1 acre parcel of land with G plus 4 stories. Infinite Heights is located in Nizampet and the metro station of JNTU is 3 kilometers away only. Amenities provided here are quite basic considering it's an affordable project. The second recommendation is Prime Arcadia. This project is by Prime Constructions at a very low price point of 2,300 rupees. Project's been ready since 2015. The project has again basic amenities, some indoor games and gym already it has. 1 acre is the size of the project and is close to the Nizampet inner ring road. Lastly, we have Sili Galas Enclave by Sili Galas Ramoni Constructions. This project is also a small project of 1 acre, basic amenities only. It's ready to move in and this project is located on the Nizampet Badari layout.
So in your budget, you will find good option in Nizampet. Infinite Heights by Uma Infrastructure is one. Prime Arcadia by Prime Construction is the second option which you have in your budget. And Sili Galas Enclave by Sili Galas Ramoni Construction is the third option which you have. The city of pearls, Hyderabad, has much to cheer. After witnessing a lull in the real estate sector for a couple of years, Hyderabad is now set to soar. So what has brought about this change and where one should invest in? Stacey Pereira gets us all those details.
They say West is best and Hyderabad can prove that too. It is the Western Corridor comprising of areas like High Tech City, Gachibowli, Nanagram Guda or the more popular financial district that are today witnessing rapid growth in the real estate market. Developers are boasting of names like Google, Amazon and Microsoft as their neighbors. And it is the employment generation capability of the IT sector which has spurred the residential market in an area otherwise dominated by office spaces.
High Tech City and then further extension is the Gachibowli. All these have grown into a large office spaces, and they in turn attracted a lot of the employees, and it has grown into maybe anything about 2.5 to 3 lakh employees are working there, and maybe it is now around 4 lakh people. And that means 4 lakh families have to be there really. Wherever there is a IT hub, naturally there is a lot of residential development is taking place, both by the companies. Some of the companies have established their own residential complexes, as well as the private people.
A proactive state government has renewed the enthusiasm among realty players in Hyderabad. Swedish furniture giant IKEA's 4 lakh square feet store will be set up in Hyderabad, whereas tech major Apple too has confirmed its new development center here. And it's not just local players who are showing interest. Recently, Mumbai-based Kalpataru Group has also forayed into the Hyderabad market. So what has set the ball rolling? For one, it is the commitment to better social infrastructure. The Nehru Outer Ring Road has made connectivity within and around the city possible in minutes. The upcoming metro rail project too holds great promises, connecting the eastern and western corridors. All this coupled with cheap rentals and affordable rates comes as a shot in the arm for this micro market. Weighted average prices of areas like Miapur are 3,500 per square feet, whereas High Tech City could see rates closer to 5,000 per square feet. A steady appreciation of over 5 to 10% over the past 2 years gives hope to those investing too.
We will continue to see a lot of residential projects being launched in this micro market. A lot of projects that were on hold during the Telangana crisis between the government. Obviously, some of those projects have taken off now, keeping in mind there is demand and end-user home buyers looking at continuing to invest. It's the right time to invest in Hyderabad. We will continue to see an increase in pricing in Hyderabad over the year 2016 and 17 with all the new schemes planned in Hyderabad. We for sure are pretty confident that the market will see an appreciation of over 10% year on year.
Any buyer now who is buying an apartment, so it's the right time to buy because the prices are low and it's going to give a good appreciation. You look at the next 2 years, definitely there are going to be 30 to 40% appreciation will be there. So when you look at the Hyderabad market, the prices are all-time low.
A reasonable cost of living and a growing employment opportunities has fueled the growth for the residential market here. No wonder then, Hyderabad features in the top of Mercer's list of most livable cities when compared with other Indian metros. Political stability has brought about a change in the otherwise sluggish realty market in Hyderabad, and making the most of this are corporates, realty developers and home buyers as well. In Hyderabad, Stacey Pereira for NDTV.
And if you want to buy a property or need any advice on buying a home, please write to us at property@ndtv.com. Please don't forget to leave your full name and contact number so that our team can get in touch with you. And Selvarajan Arjunan is joining on the phone line. Yes, sir, how can we help you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm looking for a 2 BHK completed project at around 50 lakhs
Okay.
in Whitefield or Martha LD for investment purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
Samir,
need a completed project actually.
okay, we'll help you on that, sir. So Samir, what do you suggest, Whitefield or Marthahalli, which is the best location?
As far as Marathalli is concerned, the budget will be a little bit of a challenge. So Whitefield seems to be the choice for this particular query, and Mr. Arjunan will be happy with that option. Because Whitefield is a great upcoming area, lots of supply and lots of options available. Inventory overhang is also very safe at 23 months. The mid segment's weighted average price is also very affordable at 4250 rupees a square foot, considering the kind of social infrastructure and the employment generation opportunities that have got created in Whitefield area. 8% is the annualized appreciation for this micro market. The three projects that you can consider are Bolini Silas by BSCPL Infrastructure. This project is spread across 6.6 acres, 10 blocks of G plus 14 stories. The project is having a lot of amenities, including a swimming pool, amphitheater, jogging track, basketball court, clubhouse with indoor games. The second recommendation is Mahavir Amaze by Mahavir Group. Project is spread across 3 acres, located on the Whitefield Hoskote Road. IITPL is 5 kilometers away. The project has got decent amenities, including a swimming pool, children's play area, gymnasium, indoor games room, sauna and steam as well. The project, the third recommendation is Moonstone by CMRS Group. It's the most expensive out of the 3 projects, but hardly, by only 5% odd. The project has got very good amenities. Location is very good. It's on Borwell Road, which is at a distance of 2 kilometers from Forum Value Mall, 2 kilometers from the Columbia Asia Hospital, and ITPL is also 2 kilometers away. It will be ready by the second quarter of 2017 and coming with a host of amenities, including a swimming pool, clubhouse, and many courts like badminton, basketball, and tennis.
So the options which you have in your budget are Bolineni Silas by BSCPL Infrastructure, Mahavir Amaze by Mahavir Group, and Moonstone by CMRS Group. We have an email query from Vijay Mohan, and it says that I am working in a Sirusiri IT park. I want to buy a 2 BHK flat in the budget of 35 to 40 lakhs. He wants a ready to move in flat or by this year end. Can you suggest me on the nearby places where I can buy a flat in this budget? So Samir, what do you suggest?
Yeah, so considering the budget is a little bit of a challenge here, 35 to 40 lakhs, we are recommending a micro market which is Thalambur, which is quite close to, it's actually adjacent to the Sirusiri area. Sirusiri's weighted average price is about 4,200 rupees a square foot, which will make it very difficult for us to be able to find your project in that region. Coming to the key data points of Thalambur, inventory overhang is exceptionally safe at 16 months. The mid to affordable segments weighted average price is 3,700 rupees, and 4.89% or 5 odd % annualized is the price appreciation in this region. District S by Adroit Urban Developers is the first recommendation. It's spread across 5 acres of land. Project is located on Thalambur Main Road, 3 kilometers from OMR Road. Few blocks in end of 2016 and mid of 2017 will be ready. Amenities here include swimming pool, tennis court, clubhouse, gym, children's play area. Then we have Tejas Lakeview Homes by SK Developers. The project land area is 1.55 acres. Amenities here include multi-purpose hall, jogging track, gym and games room. Project out of 3 blocks, 2 blocks are ready, and last block will be ready by the end of 2016. Lastly, we have KG Earth Home by KG Group. The project is spread across 4.88 acres. Amenities here include multi-purpose park, play court, swimming pool, gymnasium, meditation center as well. Any of these 3 projects you can go ahead with.
Summing up, the options which you have in your budget are District S by Android Urban Developers, Tejas Lakeview Homes by SK Developers, and the third option which you have in your budget is KG Earth Home by KG Group. 2 months ago, when the Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu announced that India's first auto rail hub will be set up in Valojabad in Tamil Nadu, it was great news for automobile companies in the Odagaram-Valojabad belt and also for the Chennai Heights, who are now hoping that this industrial boost will bring more employment opportunities and better housing and rental options. Smita finds out what is it that buyers working in the region are looking out for and what do developers have to offer.
Chennai's automobile companies today are a happy lot, and so are those working here. In a couple of months, a first-of-its-kind auto rail hub will take form in Walajabad, just 70 kilometers from the city. This auto hub has the potential to handle over 1 million four-wheelers produced in these areas. It can also boost physical and social infrastructure. 45-year-old T.T. Rao can now just take a short drive from his new dream home in Oragadam to his workplace. But the search wasn't easy.
So many villas as well as apartments are required to accommodate the people in and around residing for residence purpose to cater the industrial needs. Because when industries are coming, jobs are there. When jobs are there, they have to live near the vicinity. So more apartments and villas are required.
Many employees like Rao are hoping this auto hub will bring better housing options in the outskirts of Chennai. The Oragadam Sri Perambatoor Walajabad belt is home to automobile companies like Hyundai, Renault, Nissan and BMW, and more companies are to come up. Developers are already rushing in, expecting this industrial corridor to be the next OMR of Chennai.
See, auto rail hub can create a level of employment opportunity by itself. But other than that, through this auto rail hub, a lot more of the newer automobile players are bound to come. So when that happens, automatically this location becomes better. So for people who are looking for good investment destinations where they could get good rental yields, this location will start performing better even than many of the locations like an OMR, etc. So that would make a very big difference. Hence, the consumers will start seeing it very positively. Both people who are wanting to own a home there so that they can stay there, people who want to own a home there so that ultimately they get good rental yields out of it.
Lands in the region vary between 350 and 800 rupees per square feet, and experts believe we can see a price increase of 25% in the next 5 to 10 years. So, is this a good deal for the home buyer? Yes. You could get a 1,000 square feet apartment for under 25 lakhs. Big names like Arunexello, Casa Grande, Hira Nandini, Alliance and Inno City already have apartments and villas to offer, and many others are in the pipeline. However, experts say the lion's share of demand, nearly 85%, is for plots.
In the past few months, you have most of the developers who are holding large land banks are coming out with plotted layouts, approved plotted layouts. That's something that a consumer would definitely be attracted to. And they are coming out with parcels which are from 600 square feet up to 2400 square feet. That's the size of the plots. So consumers will be more than happy to pick up something like this, because if they really cannot, A, it's an investment, B, if they cannot build their house right away, they can plan for it in the next 1 or 2 years.
Roads are in place, employment opportunities on the way, but there's a lot that needs to be improved. Better connectivity, schools, colleges, hospitals and convenience stores to start with. Developers are already looking at offering integrated townships to make life easier for the home buyer.
Elections are just a fortnight away and work at the site has been progressing very slowly. There are speculations that the development of the hub and for companies to set up shop will take some time now. A lot would depend on the new government that will be formed soon. In Chennai, with camera person Sukumar, Smita TK for NDTV.
When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And these are some of the top companies in real estate we are profiling in our new series, Against All Odds. And this Saturday, it's time to see how L&T Realty has managed to retain buyers' confidence.
This company has thrived over 3/4 of a century and is a benchmark for construction quality. L&T has now reinvented itself into India's newest real estate leader, L&T Realty. Watch Manisha Natarajan as she catches up with L&T Realty CEO Shrikant Joshi.
They'll get the quality and they'll get what we show as a sample fact is what they will get.
Polycab presents Against All Odds, Saturday 9:30 a.m. only on NDTV Prime.
Coming up after the break, best projects in key residential markets of Bengaluru. And in our project tracker today, a new launch, Kalpatru Residency by the Kalpatru Group in Sanath Nagar in Hyderabad.